For example, the battery has now been upgraded to 5,300 milliamp hours, so you should get more battery life, around 2 days of normal usage. Also, it's compatible with Quick Charge 3.0, meaning that in about an hour of charging it, you can get 70% battery. Now, in terms of the internal specifications, this, like the previous edition, has 4 GB of RAM, and the processor now is a Snapdragon 625 as opposed to the previous version's 650. Now, even though it says 625, that might sound confusing, making you think it's older, but no, 625 is newer than the 650. That said, this isn't exactly a powerhouse with some super fast specifications, but we'll be able to see how fast it really runs with the Antutu benchmark tests. Looking at the design of the phone, it has a metal body with rounded edges. Your 12 megapixel camera is up here, and there's a front camera here. We'll go more into the cameras later on. There's a speaker up here and also some speakers down at the bottom giving you stereo sound. This here is the USB Type-C port, and on this side we have the SIM card slot. It can take micro SIM card, nano SIM card, and also an SD card. This is the 64 GB version. You also get a 128 GB version, both of which are upgradable with those SD cards. In terms of the accessories that came with this phone, the ones that I got were just quite minimal, basic things like the USB Type-C cable, the charging plug, the manual of course. Okay, so let's have a look at the display on this phone. Obviously, as I've already said, quite large, 6.44 inches for the screen, and very clear, very bright, and you've got a nice range of colors there as well. And here we are with the Antutu benchmark scores, 60,000. Yeah, it's pretty much as I expected for a phone with this sort of internal spec. A solid score, nothing too amazing, but you get a reasonably quick phone, especially at this price. Okay, so to talk more about the cameras, the front camera here is very similar to the previous edition with 5 megapixels. The rear camera